All right, today I'm making some triad soup. I've got my soup pot full of musical pitches here. They look very delicious. And I wanted to play a little bit with these musical letters and show you how we can arrange triads so that they make the most sense when we're trying to analyze what they are. Let me fish out a few here. Okay, let's see. Oh, a nice assortment. Here's a G, a D, got an E there. Don't know if that'll be useful, but yeah, I think it will. Okay, so I'm going to use 3 of these letters right now. I see a G, that was a good coincidence, a B, and a D. I like those letters because why? You know why. They make a triad, don't they? Each of these notes is a third above the other note. Now, these 3 notes we know make a triad, and we call the way this is arranged so that they're in thirds with the one on the bottom. This is root position. G is the root of that triad. It's going to be a G triad. In my soup pot, it might have been arranged like this, so that the G was not at the bottom of the pot. This is not in root position. We'll talk about later about what it is. It's going to matter what's on the bottom of the soup pot. But for now, the thing to remember is that if you have a group of 3 notes and you want to figure out which triad it is, you have to rearrange them so that they are spelled in thirds. And that will tell you then, once you get them arranged in thirds, that will tell you what the root of the chord is. So it really, I could see a triad like this. I could see it mixed up like this. These are all still going to be the G triad. In fact, it's going to be the G major triad, but we'll talk about that in a different way. Because every time I rearrange them so that the notes are stacked up in thirds, the G is on the bottom. What if I did a different triad? Let's see, let's use this E. Here it is, these are floating here. Let's arrange them so, E's not going to stand up straight, oh well. Let's arrange them so that these are in thirds, going from the bottom up. Is there a third going up from G to E? No, that's not right. What if I put the B here on the bottom? B, G, no. G, B, E, this isn't a third. B to E isn't the third. There's a different way to arrange it. Do you know what it is? Here we go. E, G, B. Now this triad is in root position, and I know that it's an E triad. It happens to be an E minor triad. Again, more about that later. Let's see what else is in the pot. Oh, we got plenty of letters to play with here. Here's an F. Oh, here's a C, looking particularly tasty. And an A. How about that? Let's see. Is this root position for this triad with the A on the bottom? Well, you could say F to A is a third, but we're going up. We're going up. So if I wanted to start on A and get to F, I'd have to count up 6 notes. That is definitely not root position. What if I move the A out of the way? Maybe it's the problem. F, oh dear, C, A. F to C, that's a 5th. That's not arranged in thirds yet. Well, let's see. Should I put the C on the bottom? Ah, that didn't help. What should I do? Oh, wait a second. There's a third here. F going up to A. Aha. F, A, C. This is an F major triad. I could make another triad with the letters I've pulled out of the pot. Here's a group of 3 notes. How do I put them in root position? Can you choose? Reading from the bottom up, how am I going to spell this triad? D, F, A. It's a D triad, D minor. So we have to remember that in root position, the way we can identify the triad, it's so that the notes are stacked in thirds. Root position. Bon appetit!